everyone. We are live at Epic headquarters. Somebody just asked if this is going to be streamed on YouTube. Are we streaming on YouTube at this time? We should be, Alonzo. If not, if you can't hear it or can't see it, we will post this sometime this week on our YouTube channel, so we'll have it. Pete is just back from PAX.
Yeah, it was a great time. Met a lot of UT fans, a lot of modders out there. They had a UT 2K4 tournament.
Yeah, they do that like every year at PAX, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they did a 2v2 this year.
Yeah, it was exciting. I got to see like a 50 and -5 match. It was pretty good.
I think one of the guys, Ryan, who follows us on Twitter, I think he was one of the ones that were there. So, and was he sporting his UT garb? Did you notice?
Yeah, I think they were all swagged up. I threw more swag at them.
Oh, good.
Put stickers all over their backs.
So you had a good time?
Yeah, it was great.
And why were you there?
I did a panel with the PC Master Race Reddit guys.
Awesome. With George Lampard and...
Yeah, George is there, the moderator of PC Master Race, and Stephanie Briles was also on the panel, and a guy from, I don't know how you say it, ASE Tech, their hardware company, and we just kind of talked about...
how awesome PCs are.
Yeah, how awesome PCs are, and like cross-platform play, and toxicity, and... dev community interactions.
Oh, very cool.
Good.
Well, we're glad you're back, and we're all jealous that we couldn't go to. And he did not bring me anything. That's all right. I'll remember that next time I go somewhere. So we have a new build coming soon.
Yes. So hopefully next week. Hopefully early next week. We're bug fixing and nailing it down. The biggest change is it's not exactly 4.12, but we're moving to the current engine.
Yeah, so
version.
it's like they label after they chopped off 4.11, they just changed the version number to 4.12.
Yeah.
So we have that like 4.12 pre-preview version, I guess you call it. So we have everything from 4.11 and then a little bit more.
Yeah. So that should give us some significant performance improvements. Do you remember any? I remember when we did some testing, we saw some. It was noticeable, maybe 10-15% kind of?
Yeah, 10-15%, and thanks to the guys at Coconut Lizard, they found a couple mid-tier improvements, so we might have better CPU usage on the game thread, and maybe mid-tier and low-tier will get a bump. Still got Topher's going to run down the perf numbers tomorrow, probably.
I think one of the things that Anton was talking about always was like there's an optimization and then it makes all shaders 33% cheaper.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the GPU numbers got a lot better too.
And that's mostly where for our so we generally do performance testing on 3 specs and kind of low, medium, and high. Where low is like a Intel HD 4000, and high is a 980 in NVIDIA. And we try to I think our thresholds is when all our mesh levels run above 120 at high, and I think 30 on low. Of course, that's a pretty low-end system for us, HD 4000. But generally, for all 3 systems, and do you remember what the mid-range is?
It's a 770, and we try to hit 90 to 120 on that, and I think we normally get above 90.
But on all those systems, we're generally GPU bound, so having a big GPU improvements is something that makes a nice difference for us. So that's the biggest thing is the performance improvements and other features. We're getting that, including some stuff the artists are using to make our stuff look better. We've been spending a lot of time actually iterating on a new game mode, which is not really ready for you guys Well, you guys, it's there in the custom game modes to mess around with if you really want to check it out. But it's certainly very early and very limited, so it's not something we're really ready for too much feedback yet on. But along with that, there's been a lot of iteration on improving some. How we present information to people. So like the scoreboards now have a mini map integrated into the large mini map, so it's easy to bring up your scoreboard and see information. You won't see anything about the enemy team, of course, but about your team or your position, where power-ups and things like that are. It's the power-ups is not the live state of the power-ups, but just their position in the map. We're still doing some more HUD tweaking. So I think we didn't have last time. The flag icon now shows up in the quick stat icons. We also have a power-up icon that shows up if you have a power-up with a timer on it. What else? We have a new damage indicator, which is nice. That I think is nice. So we're basically experimenting with things we can do to the HUD to help give players good information about what's going on.
Yeah, damage inflicted.
Damage inflicted, yes.
Yeah, so not, we still have the, you're taking damage from
Yes.
here, kind of compass, but then if you hit, we have a nice big flash around the crosshair.
And actually, it scales with damage too, so you get smaller scale for small hits, and it scales up to clamp max range for like big hits. So you'll see a nice difference between a shock combo hit that's big and a tiny little enforcer hit that goes ping, ping,
That's
ping.
weird, I don't see a lot of big ones when I play.
Except with the Redeemer.
Yeah, it must be broken.
Less stumble.
Yeah.
Let's see, is there anything else that I'm forgetting to
So
mention?
UT Player wants a chat menu. That's launcher stuff, right?
No, he's talking about in-game
Yeah,
chat.
we definitely, that's on our list too. We haven't gotten around to it, but I mean, that's one of the things that we're realizing is, communication between players is really important. We're trying to do some stuff to automate that when it's, when there's information that players should be able to share, do that automatically, but as well, it's really important to have, I guess eventually we'll probably get voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
so people can swear at me in
Yes.
real time.
That's an option. And that's actually the biggest
That's
problem with doing voice is all the support for allowing you to control who you can hear, who you want to hear, and who you don't. And also a chat menu, probably like a nice little radio menu where you can do chat. You can bring up your taunts and things like that.
Overwatch did a really nice system of just having a few basic things available along with chat commands, along with taunts. So we may try experimenting with stuff like that to imagine, right? Because we want taunts to be easily accessible. We want people to do basic voice commands easily and all that stuff.
Yeah. What else do we have? We have a new link beam, which we're still kind of tweaking, but it looks very nice. It's got some, visibility concerns right now. We're still trying to adjust, but we'll have that in. I think, and of course we don't quite have yet, but we have Tuba coming soon.
Yay.
Coming soon, TM.
So, and Pete's going to talk more about this, but we have the party system. So Pete's been working on matchmaking in the party system, and this build will have the party system working. Pete will tell more about how it works and what it does.
Yeah, I got a whole mess of screenshots to go through. Get to that.
That's it?
Yep.
That's I know you're thinking, isn't that enough?
There's more, but those are big things. So.
Okay. So map core level design contest.
Yep.
That's still going on. There were some
The
submissions.
last phase is, I think, running another week or two.
Yeah, I think it's
Actually pushed it off the top of my head.
May 2nd is the last day for entries, I believe. But yeah, we have a couple screenshots from people who have submitted entries. I don't have them all, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's
but
been lots of cool stuff popping up. So in the last
There
couple
were-
of days,
there
people
were
have
one-
sort of
there
been
were a
coming
few
out
on
of the woodworks
Twitter.
with a few of the things that they've been churning away on.
And I actually can tell you who did these if I can find it on my drive.
Eternal.
Oh yeah, this one's called Eternal, and
Free chance.
Free Chance. Yes, Free Chance did this one. So this one was looking very promising. This kind of reminds me of one year, or was that Nick's level?
Blank.
Yep. But yeah, this is looking really, really cool. So far, I think they said that they have 5 or 6 entries. I know there are a lot of people on Twitter who are just waiting till that last minute.
I've seen a
to-
lot more pop up on our forums too. They probably just haven't made it
Yeah.
through the process over there yet. So
And this one is really, really nice too. This one is, who's this one?
None.
Num.
A rebel.
And the map is, or vice versa. The map is Num, and the person is Rebel. I can't remember. I thought I could see the names for some reason. I don't know why I thought that. So this looks awesome. I think this is going to be a great showdown map.
Phantasm 11.
And this one is from Phantasm 11, and the name of the map is.
Uberlet.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Is it
That's a great magic
Oubliette?
card, by the way.
Oubliette?
Oubliette?
Yeah, that's my
I can't- I
favorite
don't see the
pauper
spelling.
magic card.
Yeah,
It's
so
land.
head over to mapcore.org and check out the entries. Some of them they're really great. So they're really excited to see some new levels coming out. And now we're going to take a look at Tuba, and we've asked people to help us name it.
yes, so there've been a few pages of suggestions coming in. Kind of done a once over, picking through what kind of falls into the range of things that might interest us, and I think what we sort of are interested in hearing more in the general direction of is like combination word of Cove with something else that's kind of been sticking so far a little bit, and then I think another one that was kind of rang a bell was Underland, just because it had a little bit of that Viking feel to it of how you might call a place in a very simplistic but definitive way, like
Yeah.
Wonderland, you know.
Yeah.
So it fit the location and kind of that sort of
So-
atmosphere pretty well, but we haven't really decided yet. We're still kind of trying to get some more stuff in that direction and hopefully find something.
Some people
cool.
also have posted some stuff on Facebook too, so I'll make sure I added those too. I didn't realize that so many people had suggestions
Yeah,
on Facebook.
I've been literally only been farming the thread, so if it's in a thread, then it'll get noticed. If not, then it'll probably slip through the cracks. So as possible,
Make sure I take a
direct
look.
people in that direction.
Yeah.
So we have right now, we have screenshots for Tuba. Don't, you know, if you have an idea, if you look at this and you get inspired for a name, make sure you head over to
Actually,
Thread
that's
and
a paint over that we have
give
from before.
us some suggestions. Oh yeah, this one is the paint over. So how far is Tuba?
We are now, or I am, fixing bugs on it. Anton is still did some optimizations and stuff. So we're kind of in the final polishing phase of.
Has the look changed at all, or the lighting or anything?
Nope. Still on track for the initial visual premise that we had kind of delivered. So
So it's beautiful, and people are giving a lot of great comments about it, and they're really excited to get their hands on
yep.
it.
I mean, we're all really happy and excited with how it turned out, and I can't wait to see
And it's going to be in the new build?
people playing with it and also taking, assets, some new stuff that we get in, like foliage and stuff like that, which we were kind of lacking on before, so it should help, I know some people have been waiting for that kind of stuff to get some of their things off the ground, so that should be a positive thing for them as well.
Awesome. And did you say it's going to be in the new build for sure? Or is
No,
that
it's not going to be in this build.
Okay.
So really what we're doing, and actually it's sort of the same thing we did with Chill, is we're doing one build, this build to basically make sure there's no big issues with the big engine upgrade and other stuff, and then pretty shortly afterwards, once we have Tuba ready, we'll make another build with Tuba in it. Hopefully. That's the plan. So 2 builds.
Two
Two
builds.
builds.
2 builds, yeah.
We should get Mark Rain to announce it. 2 builds. Okay, before we start talking about the party system, there was an ICTF Cup 2 weekends ago, and Zacubus has taken a lot of the footage and he's cut a lot together. We're going to put out a little short teaser of it either later today or tomorrow, and there will also be the VODs will be available, and he also has a complete overview. It's about 11 minutes long. So watch out for those tomorrow, and thank you, Zacubus, for getting it all cut together, and thank you for all the people who did the ICTF event, because it went over very well. Really exciting games, lots of people screaming and yelling and having a great time. So watch out for that. And now we're going to talk about the party system.
Okay. I have
Pictures.
all my screenshots. So you can see in the lower right-hand corner, you got the party system that's tucked up. So that's going
Is
to
there a
be...
party hat on there? No.
No, it's just it's a
Come
little
on.
blue U right now. Yeah, and there's the zoom up of... Need a little more res there, but we're still iterating on the icons. But you'll click that icon, and it'll expand out and show you a bunch of empty slots. So right now we're going to allow 5 people in your party. So I think we walk through the menu options in the next slide. There you go. If you click on yourself, you can kind of set the party privacy settings.
Nice.
And we got a nice zoom up. And the pluses are kind of where you would add people who are in your friends list to it. Are we on the next? Is that the next slide? Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, so if you click one of the empty pluses, your friends list comes up there. You can just directly invite from there. And you get a nice pop-up when somebody jumps in your party and they show up as the white U. And then they can choose to leave party through the same kind of method.
Oh, awesome.
And the party leader, I think, can kick them. I don't know if we have a slide for that. And then once you're in a party, you can quick play with your party. You can bring your party into a hub, or you can try out this ranked showdown queue that we may or may not have in the next build. Probably have it in the Tuba build, but not the next build. And then we're going to have a nice little tab for your league info. So this is before you finish all your placement matches. So like I talked about, what is it, like 4 streams ago now, 3
Yep.
streams ago, talked about having placement matches. So right now it's set up for 10 placement matches. So this character's done 5 of their 10. And I think the next slide, okay, here's here's post-match, you get a nice pop-up that tells you how many placement matches. So they only did 1 placement matches, they have 9 to go. And then this is someone who's newly placed. So their MMR in the showdown ranked queue was high enough to reach silver 3. So we have this little icon that I think we're probably going to replace because I made those very quickly. And here's the tab version with your medal, goes through your league points. And I talked about last time, basically league points go 0 to 100. When you hit 100, you hit promotion series, and that'll help you get from, you go from silver 3 up to silver 4 if you can do a best of 3 and win 2 out of those 3.
Oh, awesome.
And when you hit silver 5, you can promote to gold 1 if you win a best of 5. So
I see some of the competitive players going,
yeah.
So what is that, 5 per?
What do you mean?
5 tiers per?
Oh yeah, so right now I have bronze 1 through 5, silver 1 through 5, gold 1 through 5, then platinum 1 through 5, and then once you hit in platinum, your league points are uncapped. You don't stop at 100, and I'll run a job every day or every week depending on how it works out, and promote like the top 200 point holders to the master tier. So you get an even better icon over platinum, and that's kind of like going to be our preferred pro status, and that'll be like, hey, you guys want to come to an event, or like you want to be a guest on whatever, we know where to go find you.
Nice job, Pete.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I know the competitive player. Pete's kind of competitive himself, maybe a little bit. So.
Just a little bit.
so it's very, very nice to finally see. I think that's it for today. I want to thank everybody who we have a nice crowd here. Very nice to see the people that bypassed that doom on the front page and came over to see us. So thanks guys for showing up, and make sure you watch the Unreal Engine stream tomorrow. They're going to do the winners of the game jam for April. And thank you to Shelly, who we stressed her out today. We were late. I spilled my water everywhere. She's a trooper, even for a pregnant lady.
Yeah.
But thank you, Shelly. And everybody say thank you to Shelly now. And we will see you guys next week. Head over to mapcore.org and check out all the maps that are in the contest. So see ya.